Hey guys, and today we are going to the Citadel in Quebec, which is like a fort. So yeah, let's get to it. We are here at the Citadel.
The show is starting in less than 10 minutes.
And we're going to see a show.
Les deux prochaines pièces présentées ont été composées par le sergent Guillaume Larouche, membre de la musique du Royaume.
Okay, so we're on the tour now. There's some nice walls. You can see part of the city in the background.
So we will stop in front of this cannon over here. So every cannon that you will see here at the Citadel are originals. The only ones that are false are the two cannons, the red ones that are next to the white cross. This cannon is the only cannon that we use here at the Citadel. It's what we call the noon cannon. So at noon every day they will shoot a blank shot just to say that it's before it was used to tell the hours for the soldiers, but today it became more of a tradition. This building over here is what we call the prison of the Citadel. It was built in 1842 and it had two main purposes. The first one is being the last line of defense of the Citadel. So later on I will talk about the defense system, but the only thing that we have to know is that in case the enemy succeeded in entering the Citadel, the soldiers here at the Citadel could go inside the prison, position themselves behind the little hole that you see here at in front of the prison, and fire towards the enemy. One of the bastions of the Citadel, more specifically the King's Bastion, and it is here that we understand why the British wanted to build the Citadel on top of Tap Diamond. Because if we go, when we will go at the end of the bastions, we have a clear view on Quebec City as well as the St. Lawrence River. So if we have a clear view on the St. Lawrence River, it means that we control everything that comes in and everything that comes out. This one is the second biggest cannon of the Citadel. It's an Armstrong gun. Its name is Rachel. We don't know why its name is Rachel, but it's engraved somewhere on the cannon. To be honest, I've never found the name. So if it interests you, you can always try to find the name of the cannon, or you can always push the cannons. This one needed 12 built men to be able to rotate it. So if there are 12 volunteers, you can try it. Like this is the day of my life. It's like the king. To obviously house the officers and their families. However, today it was separated in 3 sections. The first section is the officers' mess. Before we go, little fun fact, if you look above, there are yellow chimneys. So each officers had their own quarters, and in each quarter there were one chimney. So if you count the chimneys, you will know the exact number of quarters inside this building. The old hospital of the Citadel, it was built in 1848 to obviously treat the soldiers here at the Citadel. So inside we could accommodate about 75 patients. A little logo on top of the door. This logo is actually the insignia of the venue. So the golden beaver actually represents the fur trade that was done during the French period. So a symbol that is very important for French Canadians. That is why we put it on the insignia, because the Vendus are a French Canadian regiment. So this crown is just to say that the regiment was in service to His Majesty the King Charles III, the British crown. You will see maybe that some insignia will differ because all the insignia that was made before 1953, it was made with the crown of Tudor, so the crown that King Charles is wearing right now. And after 1953, all the insignia were made with the crown of St. Edward's, so the crown that Queen Elizabeth wore before. So the regimental motto, Je me souviens. Do you know what it means in English?
I remember.
I remember, excellent. So it means I remember, and for the soldiers here, the member of the regiment, it means I remember my fellow comrades who died during the battle. But you must have noticed that we also have it on our license plate. So it is also the motto of Quebec City, or the province of Quebec. And for Quebecers, it means I remember my history, my language, and my culture. It's actually a German cannon. It's a howitzer, so a bunker buster. This one is going to be the biggest cannon that we have here at the Citadel, but obviously it was not a Canadian cannon. During the First World War, the Canadians actually captured this cannon and brought it back here at the Citadel, and this one has a range of 11 kilometers. The shooting gallery. Why do we have a shooting gallery over there? It's because, I will show it on the map later on, it's because there's a region that is unprotected. And this region is only 100 meters above sea level. So I said that the Citadel was mainly 120 meters above the sea level.
At the end of your YouTube video, there should be bottles around. Look at this, and this one is also on the
This is the first line of defense, second where there are the bastions, and the last line of defense where these specific. more about the history of the regiment. So thank you very much for today.
Thank you.